Hi guys, it's Carol and Timmy and Molly and Toby. Pardon me, sorry. I am just flabbergasted. I have had a driver's license since I was 15. That was 51 years ago. I had one speeding ticket, and that was in Missouri. When we were on vacation one time. Because I turned 66, I got a letter from the state saying I would have to go in and renew my license in person. Okay, fine. So, you know, another video, I told you I went to the place where it used to be and that no longer was there, and so I had to come home because I didn't have time to go clear across town to the far eastern edge when I live on the far southwestern edge. But anyway, I went today. Very nice man, very nice man. I said to him, I need to renew my license. Okay, may I see your passport or your birth certificate? Well, I don't own a passport. And I had my birth certificate at one time, but I no longer have it. I had bought this thick metal box to keep things safe in, you know, and it had a combination lock on it. I'm sure that's where my birth certificate is, but I was moving one time and I couldn't get that thing open. I tried and tried and tried, could not get that thing open. My kids called their dad and he said, no, there's no way to get into that. He probably didn't want to mess with it. But anyway, I threw it away because I couldn't get in it. I didn't figure I was going to need anything that might be in there, and I didn't know how I'd get in it since... Well, anyway, I don't have a copy of my birth certificate. I was born in New Mexico. I live in Texas. Cannot renew my driver's license without my birth certificate. I don't know when this went into place because I've renewed my license online numerous times, and then every, I don't know how many years you have to go in. And I went in sometime in the 90s, and I only know because there's a new picture, you know, a different picture now on my license. And I know then I didn't have to have a birth certificate. So I'm gonna have to see how I get a copy of my birth certificate. If my driver's license with my picture on it didn't prove to them that it was me, how am I going to prove to the state of New Mexico that I want my birth certificate and it is me wanting it? I haven't looked it up yet. I'm sure there's a simple way to do it, but oh my goodness. I get flustered easily. I didn't used to, but you know, my life changed when I had that breakdown, and now things are difficult for me to handle. But anyway, won't be driving till I get me a new driver's license. Oh my gosh. And then I just read a thing, I get an email thing from my church, and I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I don't know if everybody remembers it like I do, but a young girl in Utah was kidnapped. Her name's Elizabeth Smart. It's taken from her bedroom, and this man had her for 9 months before she was rescued. But anyway, Elizabeth Smart recently was flying on an airline, and she was asleep, and she awoke to a man with his hands on her inner thighs. I thought, good gracious, hasn't that woman been through enough? And she said she just froze. She didn't know what to do. And in her mind, she was saying, you're Elizabeth Smart. You should know what to do. And she said, I just froze. And then she yelled, no. But anyway, she decided to start a self-defense class for women. I wish my daughters, my granddaughter, me, I wish we could all take a self-defense class. But there are just so many jerks in the world. Okay, that's my thought for today. If you can, take a self-defense class, because you never know when you're going to need it. And I do know some self-defense things. And I think when my dander were up and my anger, I think this grandma could take down just about anybody. I tell you what. But anyway, let me end this on a happy note. It's Friday, but for me, after I retired, for me, every day's Saturday. But my kids will be glad it's Friday. And we had a nice day yesterday. Today's not too bad of a day, but we have dark gray clouds, like dark gray clouds. Those usually don't bring good weather. My skin is so dry. I just thought of that because I saw my bottle of lotion laying here. Where I live, the air is extremely dry all the time. And my skin gets so dried out. I don't even know if you can see, you couldn't see it. But from here on down, stays cracked open. It's like running your hand over sandpaper. And I put lotion on all the time. I drink a gallon of water a day. I should be hydrated. But anyway, the latest one I tried is this. It feels good initially, but it wears off real soon. Before that, I had Dr. Teal's. And I like both of these. If it weren't for my dry skin, they would be wonderful, I'm sure. But anyway, if you know any way to combat seriously dry skin, let me know. Okay, that's all I've got today. And getting a birth certificate is not a problem. The only thing I remember from my college classes that I took was, and it had nothing to do with the college class, was a professor one time said, if money would solve your problem, then you don't have a real problem. You can always make money. It's problems that money can't fix that are problems. And that is true. So, this too shall pass. I'll get a birth certificate. I've had a driver's license for 51 years. Oh my gosh, I'm going to talk to you later. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. See ya.